What up, what up, what up? It's your boy ARP. Rapping Entertainment is the movement. Back with a new series for y'all. It's the social distance RBE on-site battles, alright? First series that we launched where the battlers get to choose their visuals. So enough of me talking, let's get to it. I want to hear some new bars. Stay safe out there.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, it's real! It's getting real!
There are more than 275,000 infections worldwide and more than 11,000 deaths. Italy crossed a grim milestone this week, surpassing China as the global epicenter of the pandemic. But there is some encouraging news about the caseload.
A big factor was what happened in China, where they halted the return of their league, and one of the big reasons is because they really believe that they just tested the players' temperature all the time, that it would work, and the Chinese are finding that asymptomatic carriers are causing maybe a second wave in that country.
Scarsdale, a suburb of New York City, children will be out through the middle of next week after a teacher tested positive for the virus. The reality of prolonged school shutdowns as a precautionary measure could be crippling.
Without knowing how long the virus can survive on infected surfaces, officials aren't ruling out the spread if someone then touches their mouth, nose, or eyes. With the vaccine still months away and millions of Americans heading back to work, the CDC still says the best way to prevent illness is to avoid being exposed with these tips. Wash your hands with soap for 20 seconds. Avoid touching your face. If you feel sick, stay home.
Talks between the Players Union and the league this week. I've talked to both sides of this issue, and it is clear that the NBA is angling to set up a deal that enables them to shut the season down.
And take a look at this graph tonight showing the number of cases over time and the trajectory. We have talked so much here about trying to flatten the curve. The United States there in red, shooting straight up, well above Italy, China, France, no sign of it leveling off. The peak in New York, the governor saying, could be more than a week off, perhaps several weeks off. Growing pressure tonight on a handful of states that have not issued formal stay-at-home orders for social distancing to try to slow the spread in this country.
I grip the thing. And Ice, this the only way I'm gonna let me down. And you should see my pound if you think this a big machine.
Yo, that nigga Ice is like 50. Nah, Cortez said that shit like 10 years ago, so. Alright, so that mean that nigga Ice is like 60.
He also that old nigga who think he more Harlem than a Rucker game that is too murk. Leave fucking stains, highs and lows on every lead but on one. He a fucking lame, he brought back slavery. I'ma let the punch explain. He killed Roan, went on a run, they gave that order to chill, then took your fucking chain. Everybody's so scared to battle Ice, but what the fuck for? He's presidential on nothing, on nobody Mount Rushmore. Once more, your hammers don't dump, nor do you squeeze till you terrorists. So coronavirus and the real ISIS, what got America in the uproar.
You don't want war. Boy, that soul be gone forever. I reach for heaters, you hit me up, and we did a song together. You reach for features, don't play like a gangster. I really show the role. Know my goal in life is to strike while sight is the closest foe, meaning you ain't a threat.
Unless you see me coming, so no disclosed positions given. Learn to shut your mouth before they sew it closed. You think I'm only clapping you, Ice? Nigga, you catching 3 to the head. See, I need to know and see that he dead. Cause if it's him or me, it's him. And that race to sin, the reapers who led. So contact don't touch your eyes last, nigga. It's needle and thread. Pussy talking crazy ain't wise. Old deuce. Same eyes, I take lives. While giving one pupil a dot of light like snake eyes. These are box phrases. Glocks waving. Now your room, emergency. Rushed in a hurry. And all that happened cause you was not patient. Showoff, nigga.